All right, we are back in the arena queues. And ooh, that is a Mox Pearl. Don't mind if I do. Let's try to get some dubs here. Well, enter maintenance soon? No, not till I'm done picking this draft. We've got a Wheel, we've got a Tamio, we've got a Torsten, Mother of Runes. But I'm going to take Pearl. I'm going to see where this goes. Oh, well. There's a Parallax Wave, there's a Mishra's Workshop, and there's a Stock Up. There's 3 wolves inside me. Actually, there's however many wolves are inside of me, none of the wolves wants Parallax Wave. I'm going to take Stock Up. I could definitely take Parallax Wave here. In fact, if this was an arena open, probably would just take Parallax Wave there. But I want to take Stock Up, draft something sweet. I've also been liking control decks reasonably well. I will say that last Luris deck I drafted, I made some decisions I didn't like there. All right, so here is a pretty big choice. If we had taken Parallax Wave, we'd probably just take Lotus Petal here, I think, because Enduring Innocence isn't that special. But with this start, I could take Petal, it's the best combo card, or I could take Verdant or Toxic Deluge. Those are the only 3 cards I would consider from here. I'm going to take Petal because I'm a degenerate, but I do think taking Verdant or Deluge would make a lot of sense. You know what? We'll definitely do some try-hard drafts this week where my goal is to just trophy, just to give you as a best example of what I would do in that spot. But this is me drafting the cards I like, which I think is a great strategy too. And here, well, the mono white deck actually would not have been quite as happy with this pack. So now I could take Preordain, Underground Sea, or Fractured Identity. So had I taken Verdant over Lotus Petal, I would definitely take Sea or Fractured Identity. There is some thought to Preordain here to stay like a little bit more combo-y, but I'm going to take Fractured. I really like Fractured. It's a little split brain, whereas Petal would have been better as Verdant if I'm going to take then Fractured. But I think that this is a good start to a variety of different decks. I think Petal versus the Fetch and the Deluge is a little bit closer. Preordain is not a card combo needs quite as much, and Fractured Identity is very good. And then here, whoa, that's a late Bombardiers. Bombardiers, Fury, and Fable. That's a lot of good red cards. There's also a Retrofitter and an Ugin. Oh, I think I'm just going to take Ugin, though. This looks like a big artifact deck or a big blue-white deck. And that could be pretty nice. Fractured is nice in that deck. Blue-white control. Lotus Petal actually pretty good with both Fractured and Ugin, so I don't mind that so much. And then here, oh, wow. My hands are tied. Lion's Eye Diamond is just too good. And 6-pick LED? It is open. All right. I like it. Over Get Lost and Colonnade. Yeah, easy. The funny thing is White Weenie kind of, the white has dried up, though. Would have gotten a late Bombardiers. And then here, I'll still take Malcolm either way. Over, no, the white cards are back. All right. We'll see what we do with this LED here. Ooh, there's a Flood Farm Verge, but I think I'll just take Soul Guide. It looks like we could definitely be artifacts here. White Weenie, in fact, would have been fine. Got a late Thalia as well. A bunch of zeros and a 1, and then the Fractured could have been a Preordain? Yeah, or Underground Sea? No, the Fractured's fine. I mean, I've got some accelerants. Mox and Petal. Accelerating out Fractured is pretty nice. The Mox being a Pearl is actually quite relevant to this. And I have inroads into artifacts, into potentially Storm, into blue-white control, some amalgam of those, the combination of those decks, which I like all those decks, so. Oh, wow. Wheel of Fortune, well, wheeled. All right. You do have to hit it to me in this particular instance. Combo actually does seem open, and that makes Malcolm a little bit less of a priority. Certainly, I would have traded Fractured and Ugin off here, but Ugin can still be really good in these kinds of decks. Ugin is a card that by itself can actually stabilize. You play this, exile their biggest thing, play one of these artifacts, exile their second thing, gain 3 life, draw a card, and usually that puts you in a pretty good spot. Oh. Well, it's not too late for a Mishra's Workshop either. Oh, yeah. Over Jace the Mind Sculptor? Jace is whatever. Oh, into Talisman of Progress? I would say we're doing it. Oh, into Pinnacle Emissary. I don't know that I'll want the Pinnacle Emissary exactly, but I have a lot of zeros. Okay. This is drafting artifacts when it actually seems open as opposed to forcing it. Not that I know anything about that. I guess I'll take Touch the Spirit Realm. I don't think I'm playing any of these. Oh, Colonnade could definitely play that. Blue-white is also apparently open. All right. Any Brain Freeze or Breaches? Oh, no, but we'll take a Mox Emerald. Over Dak, Minsk and Boo, Pyrogoyf, maybe Bankbuster or Hallowed Fountain comes back, but happy enough taking a little Emerald there. Okay. Could use some big artifacts, but we haven't seen Coveted Jewel or Mightstone and Weakstone go by, so those would be nice. Oh, this pack's disappointing. There's a Portal of Phyrexia, but that's not the kind of big artifact I really want. Emrakul does not do much. There's a Tameo, I guess. There's Seachrome Coast. You know what? I'm just going to take the Portal. I don't really like making that pick. That's just a really weak pack, but this at least makes it so other people are less likely to take Tinker. And who knows, if I got Candelabra and Academy, I could just cast the Portal. Ooh, but Mox Opal, that is money. Passing a Thoughtseize, maybe a Shelldock comes back, but this looks like a sick Mox Opal deck. Look at how many zeros I have. Wheel of Fortune is banging here. I could just easily go Mox, land, play another 0 wheel, just awesome turn 1. And Pinnacle Emissary, I mean, we're in the Academy waiting room for sure. Artifacts has apparently been opened this draft. Could use Coveted Jewel, Mightstone and Weakstone. There are other cards that I would not mind picking up, of course. Underworld Breach and Brain Freeze, also pretty high priorities. And here, oh man, Grim Monolith. We are just getting hooked up. Legion Extruder could even come back, or Talisman, but very happy just taking Grim Monolith here. And then following up, well, I think I take Mystical Tutor, because Wheel is so good in my deck. Getting Stock Up is not necessarily terrible, and if I end up in Brain Freeze Breach, I'll do that. I don't care about these other cards very much, so just take Mystical Tutor here. 5th pick. This has been a pretty good pack. I mean, obviously taking Portal seconds is bad, but getting basically 2 Moxes, a Mystical Tutor, a Grim Monolith, some really nice pickups there. All right, and here, oh, this looks like we're getting to be an Upheaval deck. The Grim Monolith goes a long way for that, and all these Moxes. So Upheaval is a good way to win the game. I do like Wooded Foothills, and Talismans are fine, but I have 1 Talisman, and I think another Talisman's going to wheel. So I actually think, so Upheaval's interesting. I think Upheaval's a lot worse than most people think, or at least I think Upheaval is not that good of a card. I think it's a expensive win condition for artifacts decks if you have good mana generation, but that is where this deck is going, so I don't mind taking it. Oh, I'll take Time Spiral as well. I do like a Currency Converter, trust me, but with this many Moxes, I feel like Draw 7s are great, even though Time Spiral is the worst of the Draw 7s here, of course. So I'll take a Talisman of Dominancy. I knew I was going to get plenty of Talismans. Okay. I mean, we're going pretty hard here. Time Spiral and Wheel into eventually just casting an Upheaval. I'll take the Portal out for now. Would I trade Fractured Identity for Preordain or Underground Sea? Not an Underground Sea. I guess I would trade it for a Preordain, though I think it's going to be fine here, too. Oh, I'll take a Dak, I think. Dak is just a great card. Playing early Planeswalkers is great. I mean, I don't think Manamorphose is going to be amazing here, because Red's kind of going to be a splash, and I don't really care too much about Seething Song, so... The Dak makes me kind of wish I took Currency Converter. I'll take Tameo in case I get Time Walk, because I could go for opening some power, honestly. I took Time Spiral over Currency Converter. Yeah, I mean, I just have now Dak and Wheel that make Converter better. But when I just have this much mana generation, I am looking for Draw 7s. I've got 1 white card and 2.5 red cards. You can play Pinnacle Emissary with minimal red. So do I want Iteration or... I think I take Iteration over Thundering Falls, and I guess I'll just I'll take the Crucible. I don't care about hate drafting in this environment, so is there any chance I'd play Regrowth? I guess if I got Time Walk. I'm just not going to play Unlicensed Jurors. Oh, Talisman for free, and a Wish Claw for free. All right. Oh, that's some justice. Some might call it justice. I even took the Regrowth. Oh, right. All right, so Regrowth is in, and Tameo is in. And yeah, we're taking Time Walk here. This deck is looking nice. Okay, so 5 colors. So I guess I can take Wish Claw out. We'll see if my mana works for it. Here, this isn't amazing, but I might just take Frantic Search, because Frantic Search... I don't know, when you're digging for great stuff. There's also Malevolent Rumble. Now that I want to play green, I even have Emerald. For Regrowth and Tameo. Malevolent Rumble finding Tameo is pretty nice with Regrowth in deck as well. But Frantic Search, if I get Breach, let's just take Frantic Search. Frantic Search, I think, is... They both look at a bunch of new cards. Oh, I'll just definitely take Urza here. Okay. This LED might not be working out so much, but... I think that the artifact stuff is working out really, really well. Oh, Mystical Tutor gets Time Walk as well. Nice. And here, Don't think we're a Nadu deck. There's Pyrite Spellbomb just to take a cheap artifact. There's Fiery Confluence if I want just like a spell that does something, but I kind of feel like I have enough of that. I could also just take Spire Bluff Canal. I don't think I want to take Reprieve. I'm actually just going to take Spire Bluff. I picked up some good red cards I want to play. If Pyrite wheels, which it does a decent amount, I'll be happy to play it, but I feel like, we breaching. Oh, there's an Echo of Eons too. Echo could wheel, he says. Cope. It's okay. Breach is going to be so sick here, even without Brain Freeze, because I have Frantic Search, and I have Tamiyo, and I have Time Walk, and I'll just set up taking a bunch of Time Walk turns, even if I don't get Brain Freeze. And then now, oh man, Skull Clamp for Pinnacle Emissary, or just Trop for mana fixing. I'm already cutting cards, though. At this point, Fracture Identity might not want to be in because I picked up green. I think I just take Trop. I feel like this deck has a lot of broken stuff going on. Oh, Balance. Balance is a busted card too. I gotta take Balance. All right, I guess I am playing white then. I mean, there's just Karn there. That's not anything. All right, Brain Freeze. If I get a 38th pick Brain Freeze here, this deck is going to be so disgusting. I think it's already very good. I mean, right now this is... Well, the Workshop actually didn't get there, funnily enough, but that's okay. This is 13 lands, really 15 plus Petal and Opal. So I only really need like one more card, I feel like. I think I would trade Currency Converter or Time Spiral for Currency Converter. I just ended up getting like Tamiyo, Breach, Regrowth, like a bunch of just like action cards. Though Time Spiral with Time Walk is pretty disgusting. I do like Wishclaw, but I don't think this deck's gonna... I don't want to play another color. That'd be the 5th color. I mean, I have a bunch of Talismans. I have a Petal. I have a Emerald. I've got Mox, or Mox Opal rather. I've got ways to make mana. All right, Brain Freeze. Let's go. You could do it. No Brain Freeze, but there is a Yogg Will. Interesting. I just have the Underworld Breach. That's probably going to be enough, and Regrowth and Tamiyo. So I'm going to take Jetmir's Garden, because I could take Golos and play the Workshop, but I don't think the Workshop's going to be good. I don't want to take Cryptic. I think I'd rather just take Jetmir's, because I am playing all those colors, so my mana is going to get a lot better. Do I want this Pinnacle Emissary is kind of my question. It is really nice with Urza. Here, I mean, I guess I'll take Kappa Cannoneer, but I don't think I'm going to play it here. It doesn't... I don't really find that card to be too necessary in these decks. And then, yeah, I mean, this deck's gonna be doing some things. Oh, Rumble came back. Rumble Breach. All right, well, we take those. So now I need to cut a card, because right now I have 4 lands. This is 12. Oh, Stomping Ground, sure. I think that's better than Rafine's Tower. Yeah. I'm picking up some good lands too, just like kind of free. All right, so this is 12 lands, so like 14 lands, plus Petal and Opal. Oh, 1 to 2 more playables, or 1 or 2 more lands in here. So Emissary is good with Urza, and can just make a bunch of tokens to attack them with. I don't think that's that likely to happen. It's possible without Academy. I don't want this Emissary. Oh, wow. All the cards I was considering wheeled. But like I said, I'm already cutting pretty reasonable cards. Let's just take Fiery Island. I just have a lot of colors in my deck. I'd want it to... Oh man, if Workshop was working, I'll take the Sika's Chariot anyway. I don't think I'm playing Wastewood Verge. Oh, I will take Thornspire Verge though. Monstrous Rage, yes, doing it. Do I want Upheaval? It's possible I don't want Upheaval. When I do the whole Breach combo thing, I'll eventually just play an Ugin, Urza, a bunch of tokens. Yeah, maybe I just cut the Upheaval. Right now this is 17 land, but I can cut... I still need to cut maybe Pinnacle Emissary as well. Let's see. And play like 15 or 14 lands. 14 lands. Maybe I cut Blue-Black Talisman because I'm not playing Workshop anymore. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. And then play 15 lands, plus the 2 Moxes is 17, plus Opals, obviously on some of the time. I only cut 1 cheap artifact. I still have enough cheap artifacts, I think, for Opal. Though I ended up being a little bit shorter because I didn't take, like, Pirate Spellbomb and I cut Talisman. But again, I'm already cutting cards. So let's see. Mana-wise, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green. Plus Petal and Opal for Malevolent Rumble, Regrowth, Tamiyo. 1, 2, only 3 white plus pearls, 4 white plus petal and opal. So kind of like 6 white plus talisman, maybe 7 white for just balance and fracture identity. And then red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red plus those for, plus talisman for breach, wheel, DAC. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. I could probably cut 1 blue and put in 1 green or red. Probably 1 red, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green. Oh, but I have an extra talisman of red that I don't have green. Because I'm basically just looking at Malevolent Rumble as a card I kind of want to cast early. I mean, this looks pretty good. I think I'll try this. Maybe I like casting Wheel and Iteration early too. Maybe I want one more. Oh, they're doing downtime. Well, I'll be playing it soon enough, and this deck is really sick. So unfortunately, I have to wait. You don't really, because the next thing you're going to see is me battling with the deck. All right, time for round 1. I'm on the draw. Oh yeah, I'll keep this hand. Turn 1. I guess I could stock up on turn 1 using the Lotus Petal, or I could cast it on turn 2. Xander's Lounge go. Oh, and I drew Fractured. Okay, so in that case, let's just play these out. And I think just pass because I want to use the Petal to cast Fractured. So I think casting stock up next turn makes the most sense. Corey Steel Cutter. Do you have a 0? No 0. That's a big game for me because now I can go stock up. Well, I definitely want Urza, and I guess I want LED. Yeah, that's probably fine. Because I don't have I have a land to play next turn, so I hope I don't get, like, I guess if they had him, they would have played him already. Urza Saga. All right. Into Night's Whisper into something. Oh, Talisman. The Steel Cutter is getting activated this turn. I can tell. Into Third Path. All right. Let's go land. Urza. I'll play the LED to make this a 4. I could have cast Iteration, but I have to sack Lotus Petal. I don't really want to do that. Now they're in a little bit of a interesting spot where if they want to make a Saga token, they might not be triggering Steel Cutter unless they have some really cheap spells. All right. Go for the throw at the Urza. Do they have another removal spell here? No, they're just going to pass and make a Saga token. Okay. Land. I don't have enough mana. The funny thing is this Fracture Identity doesn't really do that much for me here. I kind of want to just Spiral. Let's see. Or I could Iteration. But I already played my land. Because I didn't think I was casting Iteration. Maybe I just Fracture Identity the Third Path. Yeah, that actually sounds kind of nice. Let's Fracture Identity the Third Path. And next turn, I'll play a bunch of spells. And maybe my Spiral will hit Urza again. All right. Making a token. And I'll pass the turn. So they're making another token here. I assume. Yeah. So they have a 5/5 hit me. I could chump here, or I could just take 5. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't get like Ether Spellbomb or Pyrite Spellbomb. Oh, Mox Jet. Okay. It's a 6/6. If they have a removal spell here, I'm not going to love it. Hopefully they don't trigger their Steel Cutter. Because next turn, if I can go... Oh, Lelia? Sure. Are they going to like daze it or something? What's going on? Or do they have a free spell? Oh, they have 1 card left. Okay. Well, they can attack for 6 with the token, but nothing else can actually attack here unless they have something. And I'll take 6. Oh, you're attacking with everything? That doesn't seem like a particularly good play. All right, I'll take 6. I got a 12. All right. Was kind of hoping to draw a land because I'm just going to cast Time Spiral here. So I'm going to hold down Control. And I can't get dazed here, which is the funny part. Cast Time Spiral, because I'm going to sack the LED in response. I'm giving up LED, but like having it in play for Underworld Breach, but I think the extra mana off Spiral is going to be too good. All right, I don't need to hold control. Any Time Walks? Any Time Walks? Oh, keeping the LED would have worked out nicely, but it's okay. We're still actually, I think, doing okay here. So, Opal. I haven't played a land yet either. Fiery Islet, Underworld Breach, and I don't think I cast anything else. I think I just play the wheel and use the mana floating. All right. Any Time Walks? That's a Time Walk. Okay. So now I can cast 2 Time Walks here, and then I have Tamiyo. Yeah, that sounds great. Why don't I just do that? I could wheel and look for LED, but I don't really see a particular reason to do that. Let's exile the Soul Guide, I guess. All right. And attack with my 9/9. They can triple block if they want. I'm okay with that. All right. And I can kill their 6/6 and their Lelia. All right. And then take my turn. I mean, I should be doing just fine here. So I remember I have a bonus turn after this, actually. So 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 3 mana left, so I can still cast Stock Up first. Yeah. Stock Up. I mean, taking a turn off to Fractured Third Path worked out really nicely. All right, I'll get Urza and I guess LED. And let's cast... actually, I don't need to tap this one. Let's cast Urza. LED. Let's see. Tap this, tap this, tap this. Tamiyo. Make a token. I could get back Underworld Breach. Is that better? Because if I get back Underworld Breach, I can cast Time Walk. Oh no, I won't be... Oh no, I can sack Fiery Islet. Okay, so let's go tap this, tap this, tap this. I remember I still have a Time Walk turn after this. Oh, actually, since I still have a Time Walk turn after this, why don't I... And I have 17 cards. Why don't I just plus Tamiyo, actually? Let's plus Tamiyo and name Regrowth, I guess. Mildak. Play Talisman. Make another token. And then I'll spin Urza with 13 cards left. Sure. Colonnade. And might as well cast a Mystical Tutor. Get Regrowth. Take my turn. Regrowth. Time Walk. Time Walk. I mean, I can take a lot of turns here. Regrowth, Time Walk. Oh, where are you going? I could have taken like 4 more turns. All right, and that's what this deck's trying to do. Let's keep going. All right, time for round 2. Lakaran Mirror. I'm on the play. All right. This has turn 2 Grim or Malevolent Rumble, I think. Oh, and there's Mystical. So I could Mystical... I mean, I can Mystical for Time Walk. I can Mystical for Wheel of Fortune. Let's just go Rumble first and see what we hit. All right. We milled our Time Walk. That's the downside, but I didn't think I was that close to casting Time Walk anyways. Just play an artifact for my deck here. Oh, man. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, challenge level, win this game without Time Walk, I guess. This deck is a lot worse without it. I will say that. Land. I think I'm just going to play Dak and start using it. At this point, this Mystical Tutor's also a lot less good. Let's discard Mystical Tutor, and I could discard Tameo, but I think I can just discard Trop. I already have all those colors of mana. And I definitely can't discard Fracture Identity. I'm going to need powerful cards to win now that my Time Walk is gone. Yeah, like for example, Shieldred, not a problem if I can find an artifact here. Or a white source. Oh, perfect. Because now I go Grim Monolith, Opal, Soul Guide Lantern, exile one of my own cards. I'm going to lose my whole graveyard, actually, most likely at some point here. And then Fracture Identity Shieldred. And I think I'm just going to DAC here. Draw 2, discard 2. All right. And pass the turn. I mean, I could get rid of Tameo, but I think Tameo is just pretty good. Even I can at some point DAC the Soul Guide Lantern to remove it. And hopefully this Shieldred kind of carries the day. Though maybe instead of plussing DAC, I should have just minus DAC on Soul Guide and then cast Fracture Identity. These 4 get exiled. But I wouldn't have gotten to loot. I don't know. I have enough mana to cast my things. Let's see what their answer to Shieldred is here, huh? Underground Mortuary. That's not so scary. The Oculus. If they have an animate spell, it's kind of cute. Though I have a Soul Guide, so I can always pop that. And Demonic Tutor. All right. I mean, hopefully that's just I Demonic Tutor for go for the throat to kill Shieldred and not anything a lot stronger than that. Seems likely that that's going to be the case. Yeah. Oh, even better. Dismember and they lost a bunch of life. Oh, but they didn't tap their birds. Because they want to preordain post-Shieldred. Sure. All right, I mean, Fracture Identity traded for Shieldred, Demonic Tutor, and Dismember. Well, the Demonic Tutor got the Dismember, so it wasn't like a full 3-for-1, but it's still pretty good. World Breach. All right, I'll steal the Soul Guide. They can sack it. It's fine. I just wanted to do it now since I am going to start doing things. I'm going to play Iteration here. I guess I'll put Wheel in my hand, Garden on bottom, and then play Colonnade, and then pass the turn. Okay, don't play something big. Oh, Duress. Oh, I wish I'd played my Tameo. Tameo stops Duress, though they have that Restless Cottage over there, so just playing. I guess my DAC might get attacked here. Underworld Breach got taken. Nice. That's like the card I wanted least out of this hand. Oh, they're going to Restless Cottage and exile it, maybe? I might play Tameo then. I still have a Time Spiral in my deck. Still have a Urza. Oh, they're Pest Infestationing those two. Jeez, they kind of have it all. All right. I'm probably not going to win this. I guess I'll sack this to draw a card now since my Mox Opal's gone anyway. Draw. Well, there's Time Spiral. All right. Well, let's draw 2. Okay. I guess we get to do things now. So let's discard those 2. Land, Mox, Spiral. And see if we can get some action. Oh, I mean, that's action. That's action. All right. So those 5. Let's go. Hold on. Why is it tapping my mana so badly? Talisman, Urza, Mox Opal, Soul Guide Lantern, no targets, and pass the turn. All right. They got 7 new cards, but I do have a stock up here. Oh, man, that Soul Guide getting my Time Walk was like the whole game, though. If I lose this, it's because of that. Not like only because of that. Obviously, there's plenty of other game to play, but getting like, basically, my deck is incredibly good at finding and recycling Time Walk. So it looks like getting it exiled as the first move of the game, basically, it just made this deck a lot weaker. So what's happening now? Grist is going to eat the 5/5 or the DAC. Could do eat both if you sack the birds. All right. Sack birds. No, they're going to do it this way. That's fine. Or maybe they just kill the DAC. Oh, they're just not killing the 5/5. Huh. Okay. And playing another Soul Guide, or well, the same Soul Guide. This one's less important. Yeah, my Urza's dead. They're at 9? I'm gonna have a Celestial Colonnade here. It's not actually crazy to consider that. I think I'll still, let's see. I could Colonnade and then I could stock up after. That sounds pretty decent actually. I guess attack you and attack Grist. They can block with a bird regardless. All right, Grist down. And I think I just cast Stock up here. I guess I'll take the Breach and sure, Fiery Islet. Is that our Talisman, I suppose? All right, pass the turn. Okay, they're drawing a card with Soul Guide. Makes sense. All right, they have a lot of cards in hand. I don't have a lot of cards left in my deck. I'm getting soloed by Soul Guide here. It's kind of brutal. I mean, I have a Colonnade and I have a token, and I actually took a picture of the deck. Let's see, what else do I have left that can actually... Oh, I have Ugin. He's like a big thing. Huh. Ugin, Colonnade, and the token is all I have to actually win at this point. That's funny. Getting Urza Soul Guided as well is kind of brutal. They've had the things they needed to kill all my threats, unfortunately. Oh, is this Pest Infestation again? All right. Well, I'm hoping my Celestial Colonnade can kind of get the job done. Are they not going to attack? Nope. All right. There's a Wheel of Fortune. That doesn't do much. I'm just going to get decked first. So let's go Iteration. Okay. Ugin into hand. For next search on bottom, exile Spire Bluff. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't have enough to Ugin. In fact, I think I have to play the Spire Bluff. Otherwise, next turn, I can't play the Ugin. Right? Or, wait, no, I would be able to still. It'd be close. All right, well, Elegy Acolyte is fine. Emperor Bones. Okay. Now I kind of wish I'd taken the Talisman to trigger Ugin here. They can exile a Grist if they want. They're exiling Mox Opal. So, yeah, I guess I'll just take it. If I block one, they get a 2/2 back. They're already drawing a card here. It's only one card total, so it's not the end of the world. Just keep the Soul Guide for now. Oh, Lotus Petal's nice. All right, Ugin. Exile Elegy Acolyte. Into Lotus Petal. Exile Emperor Bones. Okay. I could attack with Colonnade here by adding mana. I think that's probably worse than just gaining 3 and drawing a card, though. All right, and then I'll play Jetmir's Garden. Pass the turn. All right. I've got an Ugin. They've got a Zagoth Triumph. I'm kind of close to being able to draw the game with Wheel of Fortune, but we're not there. Okay. Cottage attack Ugin. I guess I don't care about that too much. If they attack Ugin with everything, I will block the cottage with the 4/4, but I kind of don't want to lose this 4/4 if I can. If I can avoid it, I guess it's around Colonnade or Bust here. And I can replay Ugin with Underworld Breach. What does that do for me? Not that much. Oh, my Urza is gone too. Yikes. 6. All right. I think I have to just block the cottage. I don't think it gets much better. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get decked here. We'll see, though. I just don't really have much. They need to play a big artifact creature so I can go Breach, replay Dak, and steal the artifact. An Oculus. Oh, interesting. Can an Oculus... So they're going to manifest Dread. I could almost deck them. If they had 2 fewer cards, I could actually deck them with Wheel. Not deck, like draw the game. Where I go Wheel, Tamiyo, Wheel. And then I lose on the second wheel. Or I guess they'd have to have 3 less cards. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's go Tamiyo. Get back Talisman. Talisman Ugin. Let's see. They're at 9. I mean, I guess Ugin, the Oculus. Gain 3 life and draw a card. My regrowth's gone too. Okay, hold on. Monolith, exile birds. I mean, I'm just gonna try to win with the Colonnade here. 3 attacks with Colonnade. All right. I mean, we got outs, right? I have Underworld Breach as well, so I can replay some of these Planeswalkers. Questing Beast. Okay. That's a lot of damage. How much is that? 12 damage. So I guess I would have to do something. Okay. Well, I guess they're going to attack me for some damage and my Planeswalkers for a bunch. Questing Beast is going to finish off the Ugin. All right. Land go. Be done with spells. Yeah, all right. I might actually get this one. So let's go Underworld Breach. Chill out. Ugin, let's see. 4. 5, 6, 7. Play Ugin. Exiling those 3. Those are like the last 3. Exile Questing Beast. Lion's Eye Diamond. Exile Ugin. Because I'll play Fiery Islet. Do I want to crack LED? What are we doing with this Ugin? Gain 3 life and draw a card? Or I could just zero it. I think I'll just zero it. And sack this for white. Tap this for blue. And Colonnade attack. All right, you go to 4. And pass the turn. I don't have anything else I can play here. All right, pass the turn. If they can Entomb, but I have Soul Guide, so they get a flashback card. They have no cards in hand. They have to peel something here. Oh, they're just entombing a land. All right. Breach goes away. Do you have an answer to Colonnade? Oh my God. That was a game. Oh, this is shaping up to be an all-timer. Also, I got to say, if I got my Time Walk and Urza both exiled and fractured, though I knew I should have taken the Soul Guide before I cast the Fracture. If I got all my win conditions exiled and I still won, why would I ever put another win condition in? Like, are you kidding me? All right, let's keep going. This deck is sick. All right. Ooh, battle against Ugin. Let's see if I can Ugin. And on the draw, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep this hand. Could always get Wheel. Yeah, Library is annoying, but this is where if I had Breach, this would be a turn 2 win. I just pass. The balance can equal out Library pretty nicely if they're not putting a bunch of like Moxes and stuff into play. Okay, so do I want to do anything here? I could Mystical Tutor. Let's see, I could get Stock Up. I could get Wheel. So if I got Wheel, I would go turn 2, land, pedal, LED, play Breach, sack LED, discard, land, bounce that, and I could cast Wheel with Breach, but then I wouldn't have that many. I wouldn't have LED in play. I could also Mystical Tutor for Stock Up, and I could go land, Lotus Petal, LED, bounce. No, let's just draw. Oh, nice. That's actually really nice. I'm just going to cast Iteration here. Yep, was hoping to hit a 0, so this is all working according to plan. And I can play Mox. I could Time Walk here, untap, play Breach. Hold on, if I Time Walk here, untap Mystical for Wheel, play Breach. No, let's just play Pedal. Let's pass the turn. I think next turn I can actually do some big things. We'll see. Mountain has made me not feel like I am in a massive hurry here. They're going to play like an aggressive creature here. If they're librarying in a mono red deck, this is not the matchup for that. Yeah, that's what they're doing. All right. That is good at getting around balance, I suppose. But so I could Mystical Tutor for Wheel. Let's just draw. Spire Bluff. Yeah, I'm going to go Time Walk. Mystical Tutor. And I think I just get Wheel of Fortune. And take my Time Walk turn. Draw. Land. LED. Breach. And hold down Control. I'll just cast Wheel. And sack this. Activate this for blue. Actually, do I want to do that? Then I won't have very many cards in my graveyard. But in order to play LED, yeah, no, that actually seems fine because I can still play LED afterwards. Yeah. Okay, so now I have a lot of mana. So let's go Opal. LED, exiling, iteration. I think exile wheel, actually. I don't think I'm going to wheel again here. Crack LED. Add blue. Play Ugin. Let's see. How many cards in my graveyard? I have... Yeah, so I can play Ugin. Yeah, I can use that mana. That's fine. Exiling 3 lands. This is so sick. No, I don't want to exile anything. And then sack this for white. 1 mana floating. Add 3 colorless. And then cast Balance. Exiling. I guess I leave. Do I leave LED or regrowth? I guess I leave LED in there, and then cast balance, and I'll keep these 3 lands. Yeah. All right. So they discard their entire hand, and I could have time walked here. Oh, I guess I could technically play LED, but I have to exile the time walk, so I'm just not going to do that. All right. Pass the turn. Breach goes away. They started the turn. No cards in hand. I have an Ugin. Oh, that was pretty good. I don't know if that was literally the best thing I could have done, but I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. All right, let's go stock up. Let's pick up. I just pick up the 2 artifacts. I don't even need to play them this turn. Gain 3 life and draw a card. And the reason I don't even need to play them is if they play a creature that I can Ugin, I want to have artifacts in hand to Ugin it. And if they want to activate their copter, they're going to need to play a creature. And I still have a Tamiyo left in my deck and a Celestial Colonnade. The Goat Colonnade. All right, pass the turn. I mean, I guess I'm probably going to end up cycling this Jetmir's Garden. At some point, they might play something good for me to fracture, too. Maybe I could fracture that Smuggler's Copter. I mean, I'm also gaining 3 life and 2 loyalty a turn. I don't really care how their attacks go. I guess the one thing my deck is missing is a counterspell. Playing against basically mono red here. Well, Ugin's ultimate isn't happening. Oh, they discarded an Abrade. Interesting. So they probably are playing something else this turn. Yeah. There's a Prismatic Vista. They got moves. They're going to go get a Swamp, maybe, because I did see Badlands. Oh, Fire Covenant was the only black card I've seen. And the Blood Tithe. Nice. All right. Let's cycle Jetmir's Garden. Oh, Time Spiral? I don't mind that. I don't need to cast that right now, but at some point that could be nice. Let's gain 3 life and draw a card. Talisman. Eat Harvester. I mean, I guess I should just play the Soul Guide and eat the Swift Spear. I'll keep the Grim Monolith. Here, let's see. Exile. Gut. Doesn't really matter. All right. Pass the turn. And at some point, I will end up running the Time Spiral, probably. But they have no cards in hand, so get no real reason to give them 7 new cards, it feels like. Beep, beep. Beaumont's good. It doesn't get Ugined. Oh, interesting. They're not attacking with Copter. They want that Bomi. Okay. Take my turn. I mean, I feel like given that I could draw an Urza, I should just kind of draw some cards. Oh, Dak Faden. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Mox. Ugin triggers on nothing. Dak. I'm going to steal. Let's see. I think I steal the Courier. They can sack it. I think that's fine. And then Grim Monolith. And not going to exile my deck. And I'll just pass. And I have Colonnade to block Smuggler's Copter if they try to attack with it. All right. They didn't want to discard their card to a blood token. And Fiery Confluence is already gone. So is a Braid. Mind Collapse Fury. Oh, this deck looks pretty good against White Weenie. Fiery Confluence, Fire Covenant, Fury. That's a lot of sweepers. It is getting to the point where I'm going to spiral just because I'm going to be kind of low on cards. And I guess I know those 3 lands on the bottom, huh? But like I said, I'm not in too much of a hurry here. How do I know 3 lands on the bottom? Oh, That's on the bottom in any order. Huh. Why does stock up let you order? That's funny. That is funny. All right, Figure of Destiny. You got it. The reason I wanted to DAC the Beaumont Courier is because the Copter is just not going to do much. Beaumont Courier drawing more cards could eventually do something. So what I'm probably going to do is fire off the Soul Guide so that they can't redraw Fiery Confluence mainly. Or those other spells. I mean, these are reasonable cards to all exile. And then Time Spiral. Okay, they're doing nothing. Take my turn. Oh, there's Urza. Okay, I do want to play Urza. I have 8 cards left. I have to be a little concerned of... Oh, I guess I have Tamiyo left. This deck really has its bases covered. I was saying, if they duressed my Time Spiral, they drew a Thoughtseize or Duress, which they could have in their deck. But I don't think that that's too big of a concern, actually. Let's play Urza here. Draw 2, discard 2. Discard Rumble, I guess, and Frantic Search. Seems like those are not cards I'm going to be casting. And let's just add mana. I guess Wheel of Fortune can kill me. Actually, maybe I'll just Urza. I was going to attack with Colonnade, but I don't really want to lose the deck. Let's just Urza, and then I can still animate Colonnade after. All right, pass the turn. They can make Figure of Destiny into a 2/2. They can also discard their land to a blood token here. Okay, didn't even pump Figure. I guess I hope they don't cast Wheel of Fortune. Maybe I should Time Spiral just so that doesn't happen. Though the odds that they have Wheel of Fortune, draw it, and cast it are probably lower than the odds I spiral into a bad hand. What do I have exiled? I have exiled mostly lands and a Wheel of Fortune, Mystical Tutor Regrowth, in Iteration. Okay. Seems like that's not so bad. Oh, we are getting in there. Okay. Wait, no, I don't need to pay a life. Blue. 3, animate Colonnade. This Colonnade does the work. Oh, I guess I did let them loot after animating Colonnade. Should have let them do it before in case maybe they would have discarded like a Dismember or something. Though I actually don't think that's the case anyways. Block. They have like a Toxic Deluge or something. That'd be funny. Nope, they have Fable. All right. And I think I can just win on my turn. Because I think I can probably just cast a Time Spiral and redraw Time Walk most often enough. Oh, okay, this actually, that makes it easy. Tamiyo. Let's just get back Time Walk. Time Walk. And I have 4 cards left. Add mana. And actually, instead of animating Colonnade, maybe I just fractured the Fable. Yeah, that's probably good. I'm probably going to end up Time Spiraling still. But I don't need to do it right now. I have 4 cards left. Actually, do I need to spiral? Just take my turn. Decline. I have 3 cards left. I guess I don't technically kill them here. No, I guess I will. I will Time Spiral. So exile your graveyard. Land. I don't really have to worry about that. All right. Spiral. Yeah. I think I actually could have likely won without doing that. Just by, instead of getting back the time walk with Tamiyo last turn, getting back Breach with Tamiyo and then just casting 2 time walks, but looks like we had him where we wanted him. All right. This deck's doing some busted things. The Colonnade secretly, holding up the fort. It's like my only win condition. But I could put a Pinnacle Emissary in, but I actually don't think that's how these games are playing out. So I like where I'm at. All right. Battling Ugin once more here. Opponent goes first. Yeah, I think Mystical Tutor in this deck is just so good. Like, yeah, I'm probably going to end up Mystical Tutoring for a balance here. Oh, that is really nice. I can probably take one more hit. If I have to tutor for balance here, I can still Mystical Tutor, land, petal, talisman, balance. But I feel like, and we'll see what they do here. Okay, I go to 18 and let's see what they play. Evora, yeah, I can take one more hit from those two to get a good balance, I think. Land, talisman. Pass the turn. What I want them to do is just curve out here with like just some other land, some other dorky creature, or multiple creatures, who knows. Esper Sentinel. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just Mystical on upkeep, because I know I'm drawing Mystical anyway, so it doesn't really change anything, and no reason to give them an extra card. All right. I'm not going to let them attack me one more turn. Upkeep, Mystical Tutor. Pay. Balance. Draw. Main, land, petal, and balance. So that was a 2 for 3 here. Not too bad. But I get to Fracture their next play, and if I draw land, it's especially good. Okay, well, actually I have a slightly different play here. We'll see what I draw. Let's see. Yeah, actually, let's go Malevolent Rumble. I'm not that close to casting Ugin. I think I actually just take Fiery Islet. Play a land. Because then I can go Dak. And I can -2 on the Golem. And I have 2 blockers back, so they have to kill the Golem and kill my token to kill the Dak. And I have Fracture Identity ready. So if their next play is something large, then I can just use Fractured. Using Dak on the Golem was even better. No, you can't. It's illegal to tap Mana Vault and use blood. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess they get to use the other blood token, but they could just wait to do it on their turn and save all the mana. Like, this is still... I mean, they did draw a bad card, so they actually would want to discard it anyway, but that was a tough tough sequence. All right. I mean, I think we're actually just fine now. I mean, if there's some good cards they could play. They could play like Pyrogoyf, a Haster of some kind. But I guess the fact is, anything they play that's good, I get to then steal. So, Bone Crusher is about the best it gets, because Bone Crusher is good against Fractured and Dak. That's so funny. Land. I'm going to Fracture the Blade Splicer. Make another Golem. Because I'm going to cast Time Spiral next turn, most likely. They're going to get to redraw, but this deck does not, I feel like, pass the turn back after spiraling that often. Oh, that's a good play in advance of a Spiral, I guess. Into a Gut, huh? Yeah, all right. Well, let's play this. And blue. Time Spiral. Any Time Walks? Any Time Walks. I don't see any Time Walks, but I think we'll be okay. Untap those 5. So I can play Ugin if I play Opal, but I can also sack Eldrazi spawn first. So let's do that. Let's cast Ugin. Kill the Carnage Interpreter. And they're done. Close enough. All right, well, we take those, and we are cruising here. All right, battling the unknown figure once more. I'm on the play. If I draw red, this hand is quite good. I think on the play, I don't know. Island, Mox, Soul Guide, Cycle Soul Guide. Find a red source, cast a wheel on turn 2 or 3 with Mox out. I don't love that I am wheeling away Underworld Breach, but this deck has Regrowth, Time Spiral, and Tameo, so I will have sufficient ways to get it back. And I think I go Island, Pearl, and Soul Guide. Pass the turn. And I will be sacking the Soul Guide end of turn. If the Soul Guide was a brick, like let's say it was another red card or just like an island or forest or something, I think this hand is not quite good enough. But I think with a cycle, this hand's okay. It is annoying if I draw a Mox Opal off the Soul Guide, I will say that. What are they doing? Is this Soul Guide causing them problems or something? No, Sacred Foundry, probably not. All right, let's draw. Yeah, there we go. Spire Bluff Canal. All right. I'm just going to wheel here before they play anything. And, okay. So I can play Urza next turn. I can play Opal. I have Tameo to get back Underworld Breach. Playing against Boros. Mother of Runes, huh? Let's just go land. LED. Opal. I mean, this is pretty good. I'm going to get to Urza and then cast Stock up here. Tapping these. Okay. Well, I definitely want Time Walk. I assume... Well, actually, Grim looks better than Emerald. Yeah, I'll take Grim. All right, pass the turn. They better have a good turn here, because next turn I can play Ugin and Time Walk. Yeah. I feel like I'm playing a different game than my opponents. I will say that. Boros. Let's go Monolith. Let's see what. Yeah, I do have enough, right? Yeah. So. Ugin, the Mother of Runes. They can give something protection from whatever. And I could attack with that. I'd rather just gain 3 life and draw a card. And then cast Time Walk. Take my additional turn. Let's see. Oh, that actually doesn't produce green yet. I guess my Opal does. So green, blue, 2. Oh, actually, let's add colorless with Ugin. Cameo. Let's get back Underworld Breach. Cast Breach. Sack LED. I mean, this. Oh, hold on. I can actually undo that. You can undo the LED. And the reason I'm doing that is because LED doesn't tap, so you can actually tap this for blue and then sack it. And I'll get more blue. And so let's see. How many cards do I have in my graveyard? I have enough that I can go wheel before doing anything else. Let's not exile the Colonnade. You never know. And they discard a bunch of red-white cards. I mean, LED. Get Stock up out of here. Exile or Blade Splicer. It's just why not? I could sack this for red. Yeah, I guess I don't have any mana. Well, I could play Dak first And then LED, time walk. Yeah, that seems good. I should floated the white anyway. All right, steal that. Sack LED. Oh, I didn't tap it for mana again. You know what? Whatever. Time walk. Exile these 3 and time walk. And that should be enough. I could even have gone harder if I needed to, but I don't think I need to. All right. Oh, can I cast it one more time? Sure. Exile the last 3 things. Attack, and then I've just cast 3 time walks, so I think I'll be able to regrowth time walk. I'm not even gonna activate my planeswalkers. We don't need to do all that. Let's just attack, and then take one more turn, and then attack. All right, 5-0. We're time walking right on over, everyone. This is just really something. Woo! And we ranked up. Why not? Okay, the Karn Mirror at 5-0. Of course. Every opening hand with this deck is really fun to see. This is even one of the weaker ones. No Mox. Are you kidding me? But I still get to play turn 2 Talisman, turn 3 Stock Up or Iteration. All right, Boros once more. Well, we've been doing fine against Boros so far. I think Talisman's better than just firing off Iteration and hoping to hit a 0 there. Hopefully they play a artifact to steal with Dak. That would be nice. They did technically, but I don't really want to do it. Let me see. Oh, you know, if I Dak the Glimmerlands, I draw the card. Here I could also Iteration looking for... No, I'd have to find a red source. All right, you know what? Let's just do that. Because it also gains me... it gets me some life total here. They can't attack with both creatures without letting me draw. And so they're probably just going to attack Dak with one creature. That's my guess. Though it's Arena, who knows? Nope, they're attacking with both. Nope, they're just attacking with one. Nope, they're attacking with both. So I do draw a card. Nice. They really should not have attacked with Figure. It just drew me a card for doing 1 damage, which I guess given what they're playing, maybe that's not crazy. But, all right, so what do I do now? I could Iteration or I could Stock Up. Let's start with Iteration. Try to find a green source. Nice. This Thornspire Verge is better, so I'll put Thornspire Verge, bottom, exile LED. Play this. And I guess I just Stock Up. I could Rumble, Regrowth. Now I'm at 18. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not taking that much damage. Okay. So this is some action. I will say that. I'm going to have an LED, so I definitely want Mox Opal. And I think I just take Mystical Tutor here. Then I go LED, Opal. Pass the turn. So if I get Time Walk, I can take a lot of turns. Death Greeter, okay. But no dash, so... Oh, and they put it on Evora to get extra blood, but they're not really going to do that much damage. Oh, and they're not attacked. Now I actually think they wanted to attack at the Glimmerlands, funnily enough. But, okay, so I go to 11 here. So if I Mystical for Time Walk, next turn I can go Time Walk, Tameo. Yeah, I feel like I should be able to pretty much do everything I want, because now I can find balance at some point here too. Though, actually, it would have been better. I could have main phase Mystical then plus Tameo and hit. Let's just play Tameo. I think I'll name Underworld Breach. Okay, I missed. And I think I Rumble first. I have 20 cards left. All right, I'll take Urza. And then cast Time Walk. Oh, cancel. Oh, yeah, I know, that is why I wanted to cast it. Yes. All right. Take my Time Walk turn. Draw. I have 15 cards left. I can regrowth Time Walk, but so let's +1 again. Name Underworld Breach. I think. Missed, but now I can go Island. Urza. Regrowth Time Walk. And tap that, and then blue Time Walk. I mean, this is just, I'm just going to take all the turns now. Because now I draw, even if I don't draw Underworld Breach, I have 10 cards left. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 4, 5 shuffle with Urza. A Wheel of Fortune, 9 cards left. Okay. Island. And this is Urza, so I can actually sack LED. I have 9 cards left. All right. And then cast Wheel. Go to 2 cards left. And their Evora is going to get really big. So Time Spiral is one of my last 2 cards. That's funny. I mean, I can just do it all here, I assume. I haven't taken my Time Walk turn yet, so let's just play this safe. Let's just get back Time Walk and go 3, 4, 5. So I can go Trop. I can cast Ugin, tapping that. Exile Death Greeter. I have 2 cards left. I have to make sure I don't deck myself here. Pearl. Exile the token. Emerald. Exile Evora. I actually could have attacked with my my token this turn, I suppose. Tap those 2. My Glimmerlands actually. Oh, I could tap Glimmerlands for mana too. That's really funny. I have 2 cards left. Yeah, I guess I can gain 3 and draw a card. And then attack for 1, take my turn, untap, draw. Now, I have tons of cards in the graveyard, so let's go Underworld Breach. Cast Time Walk. Exiling 3. Where's my LED? Play LED, exiling 3. Just have to make sure I don't deck myself here, which I think I should be okay to do. Sack LED. Add blue, so I have 18 cards in my graveyard. Let's cast Time Walk one more time. Exiling land. Frantic Search. And so now I have 14, 15 cards in my graveyard. And let's just bring back Time Spiral. Cast Time Spiral. 13, yeah, I have enough life from Ugin that I don't have to worry about it. All right. And I've got like multiple extra turns lined up. So I think I should be okay. Land, Time Walk, 7 cards in deck, yeah. And then attack. Well, that's what this deck does. They got 4 turns. I got the other 7. No, I think I probably have taken 10 turns this game. Oh, I guess they could have Solitude here. Sure. We're going to Solitude my Urza or Solitude the token. It doesn't really matter. Oh, Pyrokinesis. They couldn't even... Here, I'll tap my Glimmerlands for mana. They didn't even have Solitude, unfortunately for them. Take some damage. Oh, Underworld Breach is still on. Sure, whatever. Let's just take my turn. Sack this. I mean, they're just dead now, so I don't need to do anything else. Play Talisman. Exile Descendant, why not? I could even get Urza back at some point here if I needed to, but boom, and that's 6-0. Let's go for the clean sweep. Oh man, this deck is just way too broken. It's absurd. All right, battling Monka S, 15 ranked mythic. Let's see. Opponent goes first. Yeah, I'll run this. It's a little slow on the draw, especially against a Chrome Mox. And if I draw Emerald or Pearl, this hand's amazing. Exiling Ponder. A turn 1 Psychic Frog. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, I think I'm just going to play Talisman on 1. And the reason is I'm going to want to play Stock Up on turn 2. So I think it makes a lot of sense to just go turn 1 Talisman off pedal, turn 2 Stock Up. I kind of Chrome Moxed this Talisman out. Discard Echo of Eons? Wow, I'm really glad I played the Talisman. All right, that's a 6 start. Turn 1 Frog, turn 2 Echo's disgusting. I need a busted Time Walk hand. Not quite. I mean, I guess I could Mystical, but Mystical for Time Walk here doesn't really do much for me. I might Mystical for Balance or something. I mean, I'm going to die to this frog really soon. Next turn I'll have 5 mana, so I can't quite Ugin. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I just Mystical for Balance. And draw. Land. Pearl. Grim Monolith. And then cast Balance. And if they want to discard some cards to make me discard more cards, they can do that. I'll have a lot more mana than they will. Kills Frog, and they're going to lose 3 cards. It's pretty good. Got my cards back. I'm still at a reasonable life total. And then next turn, I have the mana for Ugin. I could technically Ugin, add mana, Frantic Search, and then try to find artifacts. Oh, no. Torsten, Hullbreacher, Tameo? Discarding Hullbreacher here is a little wild. Well, Strip-Mine's actually not so bad. I can still just cast Ugin here. So I just hope they don't have a counter, I guess. Hope they just play a threat here. They had Unearth. All right. Well, land, Ugin, target the frog. Yeah. My deck's pretty great. They have a counterspell. They even had a counterspell, but now they're down to 1 card. Now 2. Wow, they had it all. All right. This is some good back and forth. They had the frog, replay the frog, and Spell Pierce for the Ugin. Now let's see what they booster tutor into. A Ponder? Okay. Could be worse. Next turn, I might Frantic Search. Let's see what I draw. Yeah. Don't want to lose a mana. I don't mind being down a mana, I don't think. Frantic Search. All right. Discard those. Play a land, and I'm just going to untap Grim Monolith now. Well, Wheel and such would all be pretty good draws. No plays. Okay. Untap Grim. Draw. I guess pass the turn. Okay, they didn't do anything either. Flooded Strand. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Stock up here. Feels like they're gonna counter it, but we'll have to see. Mana Drain. No Force of Negation. Sure. Pass the turn again. All right, well, I guess I just need to draw a bit of gas, but I have a decent amount in my deck. Tameo, Urza. Well, Time Walk in and of itself actually isn't like amazing. Breach, Oko. Okay, so we don't have too much time. It's just going to make a food token, I assume. All right, action. No. Haymakers back and forth, but I'm stalling out a little here. I've bricked 5 draws in a row if you count the Frantic Search. 6 actually. The turn yeah, all right. Well, no, so that's not true. There's a stock up in the middle of those. All right, there we go. Urza. Okay. Gonna do some shuffling. Oh, they're gonna kill Urza here. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had enough mana to activate the ability first. Shieldred's Edict. All right. Shuffle. Let's go. Let's go. I hit Underworld Breach here. Well, that's really annoying. All right. Play Breach. Underworld Breach, huh? Play Opal. And play Mystical Tutor. Exiling 3 lands. And they have 1 card in hand. Oh, Daze? All right, fair enough. No cards in hand. I have a 5/5. They have an Oko. I mean, I'll block. They're going to turn mine into a 3/3. And have it die. Yeah. Land. All right. Land. I guess I just play the Talisman. I don't have Ugin to draw or anything, so let's just untap. All right. This has been real haymakers here. Oh no, what is this? What did they draw? It's expensive. Oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor? Oh, no. They really should just plus it on me. Kept it on top. Nice. No, just make your Mox into a creature. Yeah, just bash. Oh, they peeled the Jace. It's brutal. I ended up with a lot more material than them, but I still haven't peeled much. Oh, okay. That, I guess, is fine to leave on top, but I will just cycle it here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I guess I forgot about Dak, but that's fine. We're going to wait a turn here. And next turn, I can go Dak and look. I could have not played Talisman, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I get attacked down to 4. They'll make a food, and if they find a counterspell, then I guess kind of lights out for me. But Dak Faden. All right. Plus Dak on me. All right, well, it's time spiral time, I guess. Blue, blue, red, 3 colorless. Fire off a time spiral. Let's go. Feels like they have a counter. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good beats. They really just had it all at all times. I did too. So, I mean, it was, like I said, it was some good back and forth. It basically came down to them drawing Jace and me drawing bricks. If I had kept the Talisman in hand, played Dak, I wouldn't have enough to spiral, I don't think. But maybe I would have. And maybe I would have gotten to. So it's possible I could have won that if I'd kept Talisman in hand. I did forget about the Dak. But we'll see. We get 7 wins here still, hopefully. Plus, getting to play this deck again, I really don't mind that. Okay, battle against the 35 Mythic. Yeah. That was a close one. All right. I'm on the play. This hand doesn't really do anything. I think I'm going to mull. Okay, this hand's a lot better. I'm going to put Breach back. We're kind of far away from that. Mox here is a turn 2 Urza. As is, I guess I'll just have to play a turn 3 Urza. But I will get to play turn 3 Urza and then Time Walk afterwards. If I don't get disrupted here, because I have the Soul Guide for the extra. Ooh, this does not look like they're disrupting. All right, back to playing against creatures. Playing against the Force of Will, Force of Negation spell Pierce deck is not really what I want to do. Okay, and Time Walk. And then now let's go spin Urza here without playing a land first. I'm actually going to tap the Construct, because I don't really want to attack into Blood Tithe anyway. And oh, interesting. I could regrowth the Time Walk, but I don't really see a reason to let them know that's coming. Though I guess if they play Emperor of Bones or something, if they have a discard spell, they'll make me discard whatever. The reason I want to leave Soul Guide up is they could be playing Reanimator, so I don't really want to get hit by bad. All right, well, they get 1 turn of plays with a Soul Guide up to stop some of the more broken ones, and then I get to go spin Urza Time Walk if they don't do anything. If they kill Urza, I'm actually kind of out of gas. I guess if I draw a land, I could animate Colonnade, attack for 8, and then Time Walk, and that's pretty good. They could easily kill Urza here, though. They're playing black-red, and they have a Blood Tithe out, so even just a 2 damage spell does it. All right, yeah, Urza down. And they're leaving up blood, or do they have a Flame Slash? Oh, they have a 1/2 Netherglyph. Sure. All right, well, I don't really want to draw a land, but it's not actually the worst. Because now I go attack for 8. They go to 10. Oh, they're going to chump here. Jumping next turn might be better if I draw another artifact. They know my last card's Time Walk. All right. Time Walk. Take my turn. Mystical Tutor. All right. Well, hold on. I could crack Soul Guide. I could do this now. But I kind of feel like doing this in a turn is actually better. So let's do this. Because this puts them closer to lethal. And then now I can Mystical Tutor for Time Spiral and have a Soul Guide still in play. And I'm protected from discard because if they cast a discard spell, I just tutor in response. All right, well, it would have been nice to beat the Sultai Jace deck because they had a pretty broken looking deck too, but I think we're going to be just fine here. They're at 6. Yeah, if they hadn't chumped with Netherglyph, they would have been dead. All right, let's just get Time Spiral here. Take my turn. Blue and use the blue, leave green floating. Spiral. And I don't need a Soul Guide there, Dismember on the way out. All right, it wasn't a Time Walk, but it looks like we got action. I can play Ugin? Yeah, I will pretty gladly do that. Let's go Ugin, exile Preacher, add mana. Because then I can play Talisman and exile the Blood Tithe. And I'm 1 short. I can attack for 5 here. Well, assuming they don't kill my token. If they have Dismembered, I could still kill the token. Yeah, they go to 2. All right. And pass the turn. And once more, it's like I have Colonnade that's lethal. I have an Ugin that's a huge problem. And my hand has Tamiyo and Urza. Which I guess the Tamiyo isn't like specifically doing something here, but it's Tamiyo plus for Time Walk's obviously good. Okay, they killed the Colonnade. Over to Ugin. Painful choice, but they have to do it. I mean, they could have a Sheoldred's Edict here. I do like my matchup against Mardu removal, I will say that. I could Tamiyo back the Colonnade. Collective Brutality. Yeah, nothing to discard. And they go to 4. All right, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have enough to play everything anyways. So I'm just going to start by gaining 3 and drawing a card. Fracture Identity. All right. Well, let's get Urza down. And let's play Tamiyo. And I think I'm just going to plus Tamiyo and name Time Walk. Okay, I missed. I did hit the breach though. And then I guess just play Spirebluff Canal and pass the turn. I'm also immune to discard thanks to Tamiyo, sacrifice thanks to Tamiyo. The things have gotten way worse for them because now I have an Urza and a token and still have Ugin and Tamiyo. And next turn I can Tamiyo and do whatever. I mean, they're just starting with blood and Doth of Triumph. All right, I think we're going to get 7 dubs off this one. This deck was a beauty. It really was. I'm sad I've got to stop playing this one. I even got an extra bonus match out of it by losing one. I mean, this deck was just... Obviously, if it had Brain Freeze, it'd make it easier, but it really didn't need that much help. Like, it's just a busted deck. Triple Power will do that, but even more than that, I mean, I had Time Walk, right? Which I could go get with Mystical Tutor, and I had a lot of card draw, like Stock Up, Iteration, Wheel of Fortune, Frantic Search, Spiral ended up being a really good pickup. I'm glad I took it. But besides Time Walk, I also have, Rumble to put in the graveyard too. I have Regrowth, I have Tameo, and I have Underworld Breach. I got to take a lot of Time Walks and Time Spiral. That gets it back too. Urza was great. Fractured was a great little piece of disruption. Balance was amazing to tutor for balance with all these zeros. This deck just ended up working out great. The Celestial Colonnade. Time Walks, we all know Time Walk's the MVP, but this is kind of like the co-MVP. So that'll do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is maybe my favorite arena draft I've done so far. And well, I'll be back tomorrow. Some more broken decks. We'll see if we can match this. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.